All right. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Boot Campers. This is Frank Ochoa along with Kathy Garber, Jack Bros, for your pre-market update for the Mr. Topstrap. I am Pro Trading Room, and this morning what I'm looking at here is the ES, and I am on the March 14 contract now, so ESH4. And basically, we've had quite a little bit of a pullback here over the last few days. One thing to keep in mind, the market has pulled back 3 and 4 day clips throughout this uptrend, and then the bulls come roaring back. But until proven otherwise, you got to break through some key resistance levels in order to start running stocks back up again. Right now, the ESH contract has support at 1765, has resistance at 1778, and right now we're kind of in the range. So we're in range-bound market over the last day, 2 days, and until we break free from this range, we're probably going to be stuck in this range for a little bit here. If we do get a break above 1778 in the ES, then I do have upside targets here to watch. 78.25 is my primary target for the day, but that's right at resistance. We break through that, then I have 82 and 85.75 on the upside. Below 78, then the downside targets are 69.25, and we're very close to that now. And then the primary downside target for the day is 1765 half, which is basically the bottom of the range as well. So the ADR targets are basically in line with the trading range. We break down below those 65s, we have 61.75 and 58. So that's what I have right now in terms of intraday targets, but really we're kind of in the range. And the way that we rallied off those after yesterday's lows and then gave it all back was very concerning there. And then the way that the MIM flipped and the big imbalance came out of what Goldman reported, I mean that was a big turnaround. And to give it back like that was important there. So, I'm not overly bullish right now in the short term, but I still think overall, this is a pullback within a longer term uptrend. So looking at the NQ now, we have big time support in the NQ between 34.50 and 34.55. That's been a big source of support. We've already seen how it has launched off that level a week or so ago, and we're back to that level right now. We honored it yesterday and came off those levels overnight here, but we're still in a range as well, 34.50 up to 34.75, and 34.75 is, that's a spot that really needs to be taken out on the H contract here in order to get things going to the upside up to 3,500. If we continue to hold below 34.75, then we have downside targets to watch, and I have 56, 34.56, and the primary for the day at 34.48.75. So those are the two key targets. If we break those support though at 34.50, then we have 41.5 and 34.25 down below. Above 75 implies a move up to 1778.25 and 1782. And I'm going to give you that spreadsheet as well so you can see the targets that I'm referring to. And when you look at the spreadsheet, the targets with the yellow border around the levels, those are the primary targets for the day. And then the ones beyond it are the extended targets, and in front of it are scaling targets. Looking at crude oil now, crude oil got a significant break here of 97s. 97s has been a key area of support for the last 2 weeks, and breaking it here implies a move down to 95.70. 95.70 was that big level that was crossed before. It was major resistance for 3 or 4 weeks. We smashed right through it and rallied up to 98.80s. 98.80 remains a major resistance level and a key focal point over the last several months, throughout the year really. Once we broke beyond that zone, that's when we got the rally up to 105, 110, and the eventual high of 112.24. But right now, breaking down below 97 implies a move back toward 95.70, and then 95s down below that. Short term, obviously, it has to be able to get back above 97s in order to be bullish here, but I think overall this thing is likely headed lower below these 97s, and we have downside targets here. At the primary for the day was 96.52, and we're on it right now. The next two down are 96.15 and 95.78 in terms of ADR targets. If it does break back above 97 and hold above that level, then I have 97.67 and 98.03 as the primary. So that's all I have for right now. Let's see how it plays out. Welcome to all the boot campers. Kathy, you're up.